Hello all, welcome back to the channel. In this session, let us see the next example based on isometric projections. The question is like this. A square prism, base side 40 mm, height 50 mm is placed centrally on a rectangular slab of sides 100 mm into 60 mm and thickness 20 mm. Draw the isometric projection of the combination. To start with the solution, first thing is let us draw the rectangular slab of sides 100 mm, 60 mm and thickness 20 mm. Please do remember the first dimension should be always taken towards the right hand side of the observer, and the second dimension take it towards the left hand side of the observer, and the third dimension thickness remains as a height. Take any convenient point. This is called as the isometric intersection point. With any convenient point as the reference towards the right hand side, let us draw 100 mm. The 100 mm is nothing but ISO 100 mm. Let us cover just 10 intersection point here. I repeat, this is not the actual 100 mm, this is ISO 100 mm. Now 60 mm towards the left hand side. From the same point of as a reference, draw one more line. Let us finish the rectangle. So from rectangle, opposite sides are equal, right? So from this point, draw one more 100 mm, and from this point, draw one more line to a distance of 60 mm. Now, what is the height? 20 mm. Give a rise of 20 mm. Cover two intersection point from all the four corners. Now, we are having four new endpoints. Join all the 4 points. So this is the rectangular slab of 100 mm into 60 mm and height 20 mm. You need not show any dimension. We can show the angular dimensions. Now the question says, exactly at the center of this rectangular slab there is a square-based prism. The dimension of the square-based prism is 40 mm side and height is 50 mm. But the question is, where is the center on this top face? Let us obtain the midpoint first. The distance is 100 mm. Mark a midpoint here. This distance is 60. Mark midpoint. To get the midpoint, we can use minimum thickness line. So from the midpoint, draw a line towards the opposite midpoint. Similarly, a midpoint towards the opposite midpoint. Both midpoint will intersect at a common point, and this is the midpoint. What is the dimension of the square? It's 40 mm. From the midpoint, mark 20 mm, mark 20 mm. So together it is 40 mm now. Since it is a square, right, all the four sides are equal. From this point, mark 20 mm. From this end, mark 20 mm. So this is 40 mm and this is 40 mm. Exactly at this intersection point, draw one more parallel line. That is left side isometric line. Make sure the line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are parallel to each other. Similarly, at this intersection point, draw one more parallel line. Follow the same procedure here. From this point, draw one parallel line, and exactly at this intersection point, draw one more parallel line. Now you can see there is a four-sided geometry, that is a rectangle. Inside a rectangle, there is one more four-sided geometry. It's a square. And all lines are parallel if you see along this direction. All lines are parallel if you see along this direction as well. What is the height of this? 50 mm. So from this point, measure 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Just cover 5 intersection points. Since it is a square, you should pass through the other point. The end of this point lies here. We are having 4 new corners, 4 new endpoints. Join the 4 new endpoints with the help of isometric lines. This would be the solution. But what is that we have left out? The last step here is called as rectification. What is that rectification? The invisible lines has to be removed immediately. What is that invisible line? Now we can see, coming to the square prism, this line is not visible since it forms the backside, rear end. Even this is not required. This end of the rectangular slab is not required. This line of a rectangular slab is not required. Do you remember we are drawn 2 midlines to obtain the midpoint? Even that is not required. That has to be removed. Followed by this rectangular slab is visible up to this region. So darken only this portion. The remaining portion is not visible for the reason there is a square prism in front of it. and even. This is not visible. Coming to the base portion of the rectangular slab. Do you remember initially this line was drawn with a minimum thickness? The reason because even this line is not visible. Take a time and remove everything. So this would be the final solution. Let us darken the object lines. This would be the final solution. As mentioned earlier, do not show any linear dimensions. Only the angular dimensions is entertained. Do not name the corners, leave as it is. This would be the final solution. Hope you have understood and enjoyed this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up and request you to share with your friends. The same solution is solved using Solid Edge software and SolidWorks software. The video is uploaded on the YouTube channel and the link is given to you as a reference in the description box. Thank you. Have a nice time. I will talk to you in the comments. Bye-bye.